YouTube? I'm G Infinite. Today I'm going to be doing Sauron. Most of you might know him from the Savage Land as Dr. Lycos. So I'm going to be talking about him and his little feud with the X-Men. However, I'm going to show a small clip right after the episode from Fox's old school cartoon, The X-Men, that came out in the 90s. So that way you get a better or get a little bit more familiar with who is Sauron. I'm G Infinite. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so today I'm going to be talking about the Build-A-Figure that came part of the Marvel Legends Deadpool wave. This is Sauron. A lot of people might remember him from the old X-Men cartoon as Dr. Lycos. Very cool character. He's part of the Savage Land episodes in the X-Men. So I'm going to get directly into this Build-A-Figure, which is very, very neat. And came part of the Deadpool wave. Sauron, they did his wingspan. If you're looking at the figure, they did the wingspan really amazing. And one thing that I love about the wingspan is that you can actually move the wings to expand even more. So the wings are adjustable, and yes, they can be moved, which I thought was pretty neat about this Build-A-Figure. I like the fact that they made him look like that, gave him that mad scientist kind of look, because he obviously is from the Savage Land, and so he has almost like that pterodactyl head, and just a really nice touch to the head sculpt. If you look at the head sculpt, another feature that was really cool about Sauron is the fact that the mouth can open and close. So I found that really, really neat. So I usually have him with the mouth open. He just looks more vicious that way. But you can also close the mouthpiece. And I love the fact that they gave him those red eyes. So you can tell he's really bad. Sauron has fought against the X-Men and definitely considers himself the leader of the Savage Land. Here you can tell a very, very neat concept on the chest is they gave him like almost some rips there on the very top of the chest. If you look right beneath the neck piece, he has a couple of lines there being drawn. And also on the abdomen, really neat. They gave him a really, really, they made him look really tough, really strong. And they did the same thing with the legs. As you can tell, he looks almost like almost dinosaur reptilian like, which is a really nice look to Sauron. Also, what they did with Sauron that I found really, really different is the fact that on the holster belt, they gave him a couple of things there. You can see he has almost like a little small bag, almost like if it's holding some type of potion or something like that. And then he has a couple of holsters on the side of the belt, which are almost like a mute blue color. And of course, the little strap there on the belt that's dark brown with the cover up there of like a ripped kind of look for the cover up for the legs, which is a nice touch to Sauron. I think they really did a great job. Looking at it from the back, I like what they did with the tail of Sauron. As you can see there, that is the tail for the Build-A-Figure Sauron. And it is pretty long. So they did a great, great job. I like what they did there with the lining on the tail. They gave it almost like a very light green kind of color, or almost a mute green kind of color with kind of like a little bit of hints of brown. So really nice look to Sauron. If you look at the back sculpt of Sauron, he's very cut up. They made him look very slim. Sauron, for those of you that don't know, he's very quick, very fast. So this is the Build-A-Figure Sauron, and this is done by Marvel Legends, the Deadpool wave by Hasbro. So really nice look, and this is Sauron, the Build-A-Figure. Alright YouTube, so this is the episode on the Build-A-Figure Sauron. He usually comes out in the X-Men episodes, the 90s cartoon. So stay tuned for a small clip from that cartoon on Sauron. And please subscribe, hit that bell for the next notification, and definitely hit us with a like. I'm G Infinite. Peace out, YouTube.
Stay back! the will of Almighty Garroth.
I awaken. Soon the entire savage land will know the will of Garroth. The power of the earth shall be mine.
Silence! Sauron and Sauron alone will rule the savage land. I will absorb every ounce of energy you possess. I can feel it building, flowing through me. No, it is too much. What is happening to me? No one challenges Sauron and lives. This evil must be destroyed. Storm, get away from there.
Storm! Rogue!
Where are you?
Storm!
Somebody say something!
Rogue! Rogue! Storm! I'm afraid we may be too late, my friend.
Over here, boys. Help me with Storm.
She's unconscious, but alive. We must get her to the medical facilities on the Blackbird.